Your turn.
For 69, A,
Good, my friend.
C, not A, C.
So C is correct for the what is. Describe what this exactly. That is correct.
70 is G.
It's correct. Remember something before I forget. Every time all of us we answer the same question. So Maaz,
Yeah.
don't read Maaz for your turn only.
Yeah. Okay.
70 is not my
Yeah.
turn, so I don't care. No, you must care. Yeah, that's a point.
Yeah.
We need to collect mistakes quickly. Make
Yeah.
mistakes makes you perfect, but avoid them, not to repeat them again.
Yeah. Correct.
That is great. Now let's know why. Or let's study the structure of this sentence. Another method of exploration that has been so subject and then close to describe. So that has become more common in recent years. So where is the subject of the method? Preposition phrase delete, clause I delete, comma, non-essential delete. Look, you found the verb of the method. So as I told you, between the subject and verb, I can add phrases, clauses, and then the verb. So non-essential information, right? But we have a big trap as a revision. Between
Yes.
commas, I can add clause, yes, subordinating. So what is the sentence structure then? It's called like that. When technology has advanced, another method revolves around the use. So I can use the relative, the conjunction with the clause in the middle, but between two commas. So non-essential information. So I need comma, nothing else. If you wanted to follow the rules, follow the rules. Single dash equals a colon, both of them wrong.
Mm.
Again, if you would like to follow the rules, subordinate the conjunction in the middle, you need complete sentence. A check. Is this part sentence? Wrong. It's a fragment because there is no verb for the subject. This is preposition phrase we delete. Relative clause we delete. Where is the subject? Method. Where is the verb? No. So the clause before the conjunction is fragment. F again wrong. So if you are confused, follow the rules. 7-1.
B.
Are you sure?
7-1B. Muaz, very important to focus on what we do, not to answer 7-1 and we are explaining 70.
Yes.
You will lose your mind.
Yes.
7-1. What's it? You said letter
It's
B.
B.
Explain why B.
As simple as cameras.
So it's a comparison.
Right.
So we need that. So this is called the parallelism by using conjunctions. That's right. Number 70.
Um. 72. H.
Letter H. Correct. Why? Remember, very important to read the sentence to the end.
Yeah.
Beginning
Because of the transition.
to the end, Muaz.
Mhm.
Don't stop here. Why?
Right.
Because the structure of this sentence like that. Complete sentence, comma, verb plus ing. Many students read only to the comma. Why? Because this is the clause. Okay, complete the meaning, perhaps something confusing. The question faced today is whether it means we are not confident about something. So whether or not we need to discuss. So the question here, ask for whether. And why not to say why? Because we say question, not reason. See, here what it tells you fact. He said the question means you are not confident about something, right? If I make it delete, you make it wrong because the question faced today is this. So the question is this. The question is directly. What is the question if you said delete? The question faced is, so we need the question. Where is the question? Sentence. So delete and make it nonsense. So whether and the if means the writer asking, not given fact. So we use here whether or if. That's why. 7-3.
C.
7-3. C correct. Why? The rules معاذ. Although at the beginning, so we need two complete clauses. Read until you find them. So read from the beginning. That is the rules. If you don't follow it, wrong. Most of the robots used. So robots, subject, past participle. Look, used thus far, have been. So past participle phrase. And then the verb. So robots have been tethered, comma, non-essential information, or attached in, comma, the second clause, the day, and then clause, subject. When the robots can move independently, may not. Subject verb.
Right.
We have two clauses. If you keep it like that, comma splice, comma between two complete clauses, wrong. If not all, it does not make sense. It's the same sentence. So the same mistake. All or most the same mistake. So the test maker, it change only the subject. No, subject, subject. And the verb, so comma splice mistake. But here subordinated conjunction. That's why.
Makes sense.
With 74 is H.
H, correct. Y, redundant, useful means handy. Remember, handy means
So
not practical. Remember, handy means useful, not practical. If you found it hands on, like feeling practical. Okay, but adjective, the same meaning. So redundant, so choose the shortest one. That's why.
right.
Now number
Number 75 is D.
and the letter D, it's correct. Distract means you add information not related. Not related to the essay and the paragraph. If you are confused about the essay or you forget what you have read, read the last paragraph or at least last two sentences. That's why. Good job. Now we go to the reading. Have you done it, Muaz?
I'm not sure.
If you didn't answer it, you must answer right now.
No,
Let's answer the questions that we know. Where should we read? First one, general, general, general. Second view, general. And this is a trap. Okay, general, general again. Look, all of them you must read first. Let's answer these. The word sense. 33. Go and read very quickly. Remember, 33, you must read the paragraph. And don't forget what you read.
Yep.
We read very quickly, Tarek, because we need to check the answers.
Yeah.
Now, what is now what is the answer?
which question are we answering?
Here for numbers.
Question 9.
Come on, let me help you by reading. This is a question that asks for reference. What does it refer to? The test maker will not choose something directly. Look for the right. I set off from the campsite in the opposite direction from the one I had gone before, just as fishermen would sail downstream after catching the first load of fish. The snap and pops of the burning tinder started to come with great frequency. Then, without even turning to look toward the campsite, I knew things were underway. So things here does not refer to snaps and pops. So this means the father is going to doing something. Here, does it refer to fireworks? If we mention water, or about campfire?
Campfire.
About for snaps and pops, so it means everything. So since here means everything, not only snaps and pops. But this means her father was doing something. That's why.
Yeah.
So it's called the prediction. So it's called reference. So something mentioned. But how about number 10? Here verb, find the subject and object to help here. So go to 10. Subject, verb.
Oh, yeah.
So I read the sentence and sentence before and after. And in the test, read very quickly the rest of the paragraph. You will need it in other questions. Now, it means flooded. I found the subject forms, flooded our eyes. So it means Spilled, all right. House spilled. Destroyed.
No. D.
Soak. Or fill.
Soaked.
The problem,
Killed.
the problem is the object. Look, the vibrant forms of the daytime, flowers, trees, and radiant, flooded our eyes. How can I see soak? You know, soak just like to put it in water, but how the forms flooded our eyes? It means filled. Filled means when I look at something, I found everything around me I don't find. You know it? When I see
Yep.
that the stuff on my room flooded my eyes, filled my eyes, I don't see anything else. Like that. So find subject and verb object can help you. That's why. So as I told you,
Makes
the test maker use figurative language and vocab. A word has a lot of meaning. Again, Maz. As I told you, we need the idea around means that she, and never forget, the answer has a part in the question. She believes her parents' relationships has. So the question about the relationship with John Bukowski. 49. 49 it's here, so we read from the beginning.
Oh.
Finished. We read very quickly. Come on, let's jump. Remember, every question take only 1 minute. Now I read in 30 seconds and then go back. Find the answers not mentioned there. Did he mention that the relationship has not been the same since the threat? Too different? Wrong. Became more stable and predictable than it was in the earlier? Yes. Degraded into something disease ridden? Does it mention the relationship became that? Somehow managed to grow more passionate and spontaneous with each passing year. This is a trap. Is it J mentioned? Is it mentioned?
No.
Let's go to check. So right now, the familiar habit of the camping with my family was a welcoming reprieve from the strange now presence at home. This means it's different from at home. Fear of the uncertain future. What sort of a job would Dad get if he needed to find work? This is like a sentence. Would we have to move away from Gene or back to? This means the relationship was different. You see it? And you look again. I sometimes surprised at the well-grooved partnership my parents had dropped out. So where is about the relationship passionate and spontaneous? And he said that somewhat grew. This relationship became lovely, passionate, romantic, spontaneous. We don't have, but became stable and predictable than it was in the earlier part of their relationship. So it's different from this now. Now it's stable. So stable
Yep.
will be shared together, making the camp. That's all. Yes or no?
Makes sense.
Right, so here, Muaz, you see, welcoming, reprieve. Just like you restore something, it became welcoming, so it's stable. Now, now we finished all the specific questions. Now we go to the general questions. The general question, as I told you, look at the beginning and the ends of each paragraph. How about the point of view from which the passage is told? Is best described as the girl who. So we test you about general question. I cannot do that until I read the beginnings and the ends of each paragraph. Now let's go to check the end and the beginning very quickly. Here you have read some.
Right.
Read only the first sentence. Here we did already. Here you have read. Don't forget what you read. I'm just collecting information to prove it. Here you have read. Now you collected information and never forget the last paragraph.
Yep.
Look. Evidence again Moaz to prove it. Look. Like however, the relationship maintained a constant appearance, stable. But has some piece. All right. So now I've read the beginning and the end. Now we need to check here. The word untainted can reasonably be said to mean all of the following except. Let's go to read. It means it can be three, but which one? Is it adjective or verb? I don't know. Line number 3. Come on, Mass, please. What is number 3 here? So focus on.
So talking about the phrase "street" is just a soft lens that depends the harsh glow of sunlight and reveals the untainted
Essence. So it's adjective.
essence of landscape, color, symmetry, and subtle details.
What reveals exactly? The first sheet is just a soft lens that dampens the harsh glow of and reveals. So the first sheet is the subject, is and reveals. So the first sheet reveals the untainted essence of the landscape. Which one is not mentioned? So can I say natural? Because it's the essence of landscape.
Yeah.
You can see not undistorted, just like it's clear, it's clean. It's the essence of, and he said it's clear. It can be, it's true something you see by your eyes. But can I say non-toxic? We are not talking about toxic, about harmful or not. You see, did we mention anything about the landscape could be harmful? He said here colors, the landscape seems richer. Look, specific details that are easier to understand. The final layer of the task comes to thick, so everything is true, everything is natural. Look, dusk, natural. Feel it?
Yep.
So glorious serenity, so something you see. So it's natural, nature, as you know. But not toxic, we're not talking about it's a harmful, is toxic like poisonous. There is no information about this point. So we delete, it will be accept. That's why for accept. This is
Right.
what is not mentioned. Now we test the memory. Something that at least one of the family is doing. So what they have done? Gathering the pine needles, they were igniting, they were setting up everywhere. But waiting in the river, did mention that? Now we test your memorization. They were waiting in the river? No. So, but the problem, where have you read the others? So that's why I read the beginning and the ends, but very quickly. Look for 13 here. When we were to answer the question, we know that they were doing firing.
Yeah.
Look for 13, 11, 13 here. Look, the tension had been resolved. The expectation now clear. The progression come. My mother was playing the role, setting up tents, laying out pillows, sleeping bags inside. Here, amid these familiar habits, possibility of dad losing his job. So this means he's mentioned. So we need something not mentioned. So setting up mentioned, gathering, igniting, but not wading or crossing in the river. So the beginning and the end of each paragraph very quickly. That's why, my dear.
Yeah.
So after reading, you can find all the answers.
Yeah.
We need to test your memory, but maybe not now. Okay, my dears. I send you test number 4, so you can keep the reading for your homework.
Yeah.
I send you test number 4. We can answer some of the English test.
Okay.
All right.
Number 4. Yeah.
On WhatsApp.
Got
Good. And now I share it. Let's answer something there. You can start.
Would not be acceptable. C.
I saw that means in order to. It means in order to, or what?
Right.
Let me help you. Let me help. Of course, in deleting it cannot be, because if I delete it, it will change the meaning. Read without it. That they have leveraged when verb does not make sense. Did you catch it?
Right.
Or would just read to help yourself.
Number 2, I think it's H or F.
So you think it's what? Remember, Maaz, we are number 1.
All right. Or number 1,
I don't read your role only.
D.
Wrong.
Number 1 is D.
Let's see why. After so that we need sentence. Close.
Oh, yeah.
Close. So let's see here. So as to correct expression. As means to expression. But if I delete it, it's the same meaning. This is a trap. Read it without it. It's the same meaning.
It is the same meaning.
Barak, is it okay? I delete an order. Delete an order. Remember, it's an order, not order to. The same meaning. 2 plus infinitive means already in order to. So 2 means in order to. Did you catch it?
Yeah.
So letter C, grammatically, Wrong. Now number 2.
F.
Letter F correct. 0 كام؟
Yes.
For 3 is D.
Muaz, please do not read your role only. All of us will read the same question in order. Are
Yeah.
still
Stay on the same question while we go.
Okay, all right.
troubles. Do you have any troubles in number 2?
No, no.
It's no.
That's just F.
So why G is wrong? We follow the rules. Follow the rules. Before
Because
semicolon. Is that sentence?
it's not full sentence.
Is that sentence? Yes,
No.
it's a sentence. In case had
Oh yeah, but yeah.
before. But the problem after semicolon to the end, it must be sentence without any mistake.
It's not sentence.
Put on the team and then fanboys. How? Here, fanboys, before it must be sentence. This part sentence contribute to the team sentence. Does not make sense. So the clause after semicolon, it's wrong. So G is wrong. This is the problem. Yes or no?
Yes.
And of course, it's letter F because it's a compound sentence using the fanboys. Number 3.
Please D.
Are you sure?
3D
No,
wrong.
I'm not sure.
A.
So it's a letter A.
Yeah, it's not D. It's not D at all.
Always have your drinks in any session. You will lose your brain. Became mad. Girlfriends will hate you. Tell me.
No. H.
Ryan.
J.
Letter J, it's correct. We need the wrong. Check with meaning. If I said in which Greg played mine, which is a game, it's the same. I said here Greg played in the game. If I said in which, I say a game that Greg played in, that refers to the game. A game that featured Greg, same. But Andy played. How Andy here for a compound make it nonsense? How? A Yankee scout had seen Andy played Greg. So Greg is the game to play, or what does make sense? So it's wrong. So remember, we need alternatives in grammar and content. Take care of yourself for these 2 points, grammatically and demonologically. Number 5.
B.
Number 5, it's a be correct. Muaz, what's your answer? Don't lie.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not very sure.
Don't lie. Look, adjective, adjective, noun, adjective, compound adjective. Many does not take comma, by the way, because it's a determiner. Here adjective and here noun. Between the adjectives, whatever the number, adjective 1 or 2 or 3, between the adjective and the noun here, we don't need any punctuation. So in this part,
Right.
so that means proof C is wrong. And here many does not come after. So wrong, and here it's wrong in a second. A check B or D. Look, present participle phrase, complete sentence, comma, present participle phrase. Is this comma necessary, Tarek? Yes. So that means D is wrong. That's why. Number 6, if you answered correct, you'll go to bed, Muaz.
All right. G.
No answer, no bed.
Wait, wait.
It's letter G.
Okay.
But wait, we need something to say he reacts, communicates how positively he was. So we need positive word, negative word, offended, negative word, interested, positive, impressed, positive.
Right.
Problem.
I think impressed is more positive. Interested is more neutral.
So he was impressed. So describe the person. That's why. So impressed here for your reaction to correct. Now it keeps the rest. Remember, we have reading in 3 and English
Yeah.
in 4. Saves
No
that
problem.
because we need to correct very quickly.
Yeah, no problem, sir.
Plus millions of notes will be sent today.
No problem, sir.
All right.
Muaz and Tariq